This is the 30-second method. I'm about to give you literal sauce, so saucy, it might as well be mayonnaise and ketchup mixed together. I'm about to give you a 30-second method in order to stop procrastinating. If you clicked on this video, you are most likely procrastinating, and you was most likely hands in your pants, pause, and you was probably scrolling on TikTok. You probably just got off a gooning session, or you probably just did something stupid that you're just like, yo, I really need to fix up. For this video to come on your page, I promise you this is probably the best thing that's happened to you. Now, I'm going to be showing you this 30-second method to stopping procrastination. This method is literally going to save you so much time. And it's not just about, oh, I'm going to work for an hour, 2 hours. You can work for 12 hours straight. I do this all the time. I use this method all the time. You will work for 4 hours straight. You can work for 3 hours straight, 2 hours straight. You can snap into work. Everyone is saying that, oh, it's September to December. This is the great lock-in of 2025. Well, what have you been waiting for? Why are you wasting time? You are procrastinating. And you're probably going to comment on this video, do you know what? I'll watch this video later. Or maybe I'll use this technique later. You're not funny, buddy. You're going to procrastinate for the rest of your life. Now, here's the 30-second method. I'm not going to waste too much time. We're going to get quickly into it. So, first thing you need to understand about procrastination. Procrastination, okay, doesn't mean you're lazy. Everyone say if you're procrastinating, you're lazy. Now, I'm not saying this to make you feel better. So now, don't get that in the video and be like, ooh, I don't procrastinate because I'm lazy. Let's go. You are avoiding the feeling of what you should be doing. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're avoiding it. Now, I'm not trying to make you feel better or worse, I'm simply stating the facts. You need to understand that the reason why you are procrastinating, before we even get to this method, the reason why you are procrastinating is because you are avoiding the feeling of doing something. I said avoiding. Avoiding the feeling of doing something. It is not about the task itself, it is about the feeling of it. Think about it this way. If you know you need to write an essay, or if you know you need to work on that business, or you know you need to make that call, talk to that client, or open that website, the feeling, what will happen is that you'll think of the website, you'll think of it, it'll be done in your mind already. And then the next thought will be, oh shit, I have to do this, I have to send out the email, I need to code this, I feel ass, that's the feeling. But the problem is, whenever you think about the end results, the thing that's missing is that you're not there. Let me show you. Say for example, right, this is the goal. This is the goal. And this is you. Cool. Anytime you want to get into work, you always dive into work. So what you're expecting to go from here to here. Okay? And what quickly happens? Well, what happens is you get very, very upset because what you realize is that you actually avoided all this. You need to actually walk across. You don't have wings, so you can't fly. What you've quickly realized is that you actually need to take your big ass paws. That's your body, by the way, your big ass, and you need to walk step by step in order to get to the end goal. Now, it is not about the steps that's frustrating you. It is the feeling of every step. Imagine every step had a spike in it. Put it into perspective. Every single step has a spike. Spike, 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 spike. When you step into the next one, so if you want to step here, boom, it's going to be a spike. It's a feeling, it is an unpleasant feeling. You step on to the next one, unpleasant feeling, and on and on and on. Now, the goal itself, it's soothing. It's like walking on water, right? When you walk on the goal, it's like walking on water. And I know my drawing is pretty ass. Let me get my, hold on. I know my drawing is pretty ass, but don't mind that. When you get to the end goal, it's like walking on water, right? But the problem is never about the end goal. It's actually about making the actionable steps to get to the end goal. And every single one of my clients, every single person I work with, right? Every time they tell me, oh bro, I've been procrastinating all day. And I look at them and I say, okay, cool. How did you manage to get into work? Let me just demonstrate. Let me just draw for you what they show me. They say, oh, bro, I haven't been able to get into work all day. What the hell? I don't know how you lock in for so many hours. I'll be like, and then I respond, okay, come on. How did you try to get into work today? Oh yeah, so this is what I did. This is the objective I needed to do. So this is the goal. This was the goal I needed to do. This was me. Okay? What I tried to do, actually no, let me draw. This was me at the top. What I tried to do, Isaac, I tried to dive. I tried to dive head first. So basically what I did, I tried to dive head first. So if they had a website they needed to build, what they would tell me is that, oh yeah, I just went on Shopify and I just started working. I just started working, and all of a sudden, after 2 minutes, I got bored and I went on TikTok. I saw a notification on my phone. I went on TikTok and boom. And I look at him, I'm like, cold. You're cold. So, why is that? Why is diving into work never going to work? Well, like I say in my book all the time, don't leave it till later. And before we continue, yes, I've released a book about procrastination. It's called Don't Leave It Till Later. It's an anti-procrastination journal which helps you stop procrastinating within 30 days, okay? Breaks down tasks into simple tasks. It is available on Amazon, TikTok Shop, and go ahead and get yourself a copy. Oh, okay. Now, why does diving into work never work? Well, I say this in my book. You can't expect to dive into work and expect things to work. That's just not how it works, buddy. Okay? Think about it this way. If you are ever going to run a marathon, let me just draw this, right? Say, for example, this is you, okay? Okay? I'm not going to draw this right at all. What the hell? Cool. So, boom. You're on a track, okay? And you're about to run a marathon. If before this marathon you didn't stretch these little legs you got right here, right? Because these are your legs, your tiny little legs. If you didn't stretch this, right, what's going to quickly happen is that when you run, you've got a cramp. You got a cramp for no reason, you donut. You absolute donut. You didn't stretch before running a marathon. So now your muscles are cramped. And now you're going to turn to me like this. Hey, I don't know what happened, bro. That's not how it works. You can't dive into work and expect things to work. That's just not how it works. So, without stalling, what is the 30-second method? Well, here's what you need to realize, okay? The 30-second method is about getting your task from a big piece and chopping it down into the littlest pieces ever, okay? The littlest pieces ever. So that was your task. It was a big block. You kept chopping it. So it's easier to do. But this doesn't take more time. I want you to understand. Just because you chop down your task longer, it doesn't take more time, okay? This is a foolproof technique that's always worked for me, and it will work for you for the rest of your life, I promise you. Okay, cool. So here's how it works. If you have a task or anything you want to do, next time if you want to go to the gym, and I'll do a practical where you actually have to like physically move around, and I'll give an example of a task you need to sit at your computer and fucking type away at your life. Cool. First things first, we'll do the gym, okay? Because some people ask me, how do I apply this into content? How do I apply this into streaming? How do I apply this into videos, etc.? And it doesn't matter what, it will work forever. Cool. The 30-second method basically is this. Whatever you have to do, okay, you need to do it for 30 seconds and repeat until you feel the point of frustration. Now, it's better for me to draw this than explain this. So cool. This is the 30-second method. 30 seconds. Cool. So, example. You want to go to the gym, yeah? You want to go to the gym. This is the gym. Wait. Yeah, bro. Let me go to the gym. I actually need to go to the gym too. I can't lie. I need to go to the gym. I've been slacking recently. You guys need to let me know, man. I'm actually about to go back to the gym though. I was about to get my membership so I can go back to the gym. I'm actually about to get my weight up and shit. I've been eating better. It's actually been really good. I need to like lock in. I'm about to go back to the gym. Hopefully by next month you guys will see me way more buff. If you guys know any diet plans, any bolo, guys, please let me know in the comments, bro, so I can like, get like, even though I run a course and a community, to help people get better, I need to also get more buff too. So, but anyways, this is the gym, okay? This right here is the gym. You right now, you're in your little house, your little dirt house from Minecraft. Car. Now, it's gonna take a while to get to the gym. Like, let's say it's like a 20-minute walk, and you're still in your house. So, if you're in your bed, this is how the 30-second method works. I want you right now to go on your phone, since you're on your phone, set a timer for 30 seconds. Now, in 30 seconds, you have to do as much as you can to prepare for the gym. Now, this means getting your shoes, all right? These are supposed to be shoes. Getting your shoes, getting your bag, that's a bag, shush. That's a bag, shush, don't argue. Getting your shoes, getting your bag, whatever you can, getting your phone, maybe getting your AirPods, okay? Getting whatever you can. Now, when the 30-second timer is up, you give up. Don't even involve yourself with anything to do with the gym again. Go back to do what you was doing. You can go back, watch scrolling on TikTok. Go scroll on TikTok if you want to. If I go do whatever you want to. Go run, I don't care. Do whatever you want to. After the 30 seconds is up, do it. Done. Now, 5 minutes later, in the next 5 minutes, what you're going to do, in 5 minutes time, you're going to set another 30-second timer. Okay, so how it works is that you'll set a 30-second timer, do as much as you can in 30 seconds, set a 5-minute timer. When the 5-minute timer is up, set another 30 seconds, okay? Just to make it simple. Cool. Now, after 5 minutes, do the 30-second method again. Get as much stuff as you can for the gym, get ready. Now, if you've already got your stuff in the first 30 seconds, the next 30 seconds will be this. For example, you'll be walking down the stairs, going outside as though you are literally about to go to the gym. You could even go as far as to going outside, closing the door behind you with your key, okay? Walking down the street. 30 seconds is up, come back home for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, relax, do whatever you want. Now, this is probably going to be so silly, and that's the point. It needs to be silly, it needs to be stupid, it needs to look like, what the hell? Why the hell would I do this for 30 seconds? Bear with me now, stay with me, relax. Just chill. Hold on. Calm. Here's what's gonna happen. After 30 seconds, if you've left the house, if you've gone as far as to leave the house, and if by some miracle, after the 30 seconds, right, by some miracle you actually come back home because you're that lazy, okay, what you're going to do is that after the next 30 seconds, you're going to leave and go to the gym. Try go to the gym as much as you can. Try get closest to the gym, as much as you can, okay? The whole point of this is you have to do more and more every 30 seconds. Now, what you are going to realize quickly is this. This is going to show up. Frustration. You're going to feel a strong sense of frustration, or at least stupidity, or something along the lines of frustration. And you're going to be asking yourself this question: why did I leave the house to come back for 5 minutes to scroll and then go? That's so stupid. I might as well just go. Boom. Once you get that feeling of frustration, being like, this is stupid, there you go. Now, the reason why the 30-second method works so well is because it is barely anything. This is half a minute. This is 30 seconds. 30 seconds when you're actually going around the house, looking up and down, you're doing things. You feel the sense of urgency. We are building up urgency. Anytime you want to get into work, and I'll also go over the other example when you're typing on your keyboard. Anytime you want to get into work, 30 seconds worth, okay, will feel like everything. You'll be rushing. You'll be like, oh, I need to get this. I need to get that. Oh shit, I only got 10 seconds left. Oh, Once the 30 seconds is up, okay, fine. I can't do anything now. You can cancel at any time, by the way. During your 5-minute break, you can be like, you know what, I'm just going to go to the gym. That's the point. Now, let me show you the example of, for example, if you're doing your essay, even though you can use your own knowledge and apply it, but just for the people who need like a visual example, I got you right now. So, for example, if you need to work on an essay, if you have school, you have work, or anything like that, if you need to work on your business, you need to post a video, you need to post content, okay, this is what you're going to do. The best example I'll give is for content, because people ask me all the time, how can I apply this into content? I keep procrastinating content. Okay, cool. Apply this with essays and anything as well. Just apply it in the same way. So for example, you have your phone, you're on TikTok, and you're scrolling, and you're like, oh, I want to make a TikTok. I need to make 5 TikToks today. What the hell am I doing? It is the exact same principle. Whilst you're scrolling on TikTok, just leave the app, go to your clock app, okay? Set a timer for 30 seconds. Once you press start, within 30 seconds, go back on TikTok, go back on your camera, record as much as you can record, do as much as you can. Set up the place. Even if you don't record, set up the place, get your ring light, get your setup, get everything that's necessary for the video, etc. Once the 30 seconds is up, do nothing. For 5 minutes, go back on TikTok, scroll. But set a timer for 5 minutes so you remind yourself. Okay, set a 5-minute timer so you remind yourself. It's a 5-minute break. Then after the 5 minutes is up, set another 30-second timer, okay? So you can go back to your task. So now, maybe within the first 30 seconds, you managed to grab your tripod, you're rushing. Let me get my tripod, let me get my phone case, let me get the sticky case, let me get this, let me get that, let me get this, that. Cool, you managed to get everything, that's good. Within the next 30 seconds, you might now actually go on the camera app and open your camera app and be like, I need to open that, I need to do this, calm. Oh, let me just record the first 10 seconds. Let me write the script, calm. Do this until you feel the point of frustration, until you feel the point either of frustration or you feel actually like, okay, I voluntarily want to do this. Like, rather than me just doing this for 30 seconds, let me just cancel this, I'm just gonna lock in. You'll be surprised how much you lock in. Next thing you know, you'll be doing work for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 4 hours. I do this and I'm able to lock into work for 4 hours. Even if you do it for 1 hour. If you do it for 1 hour and get distracted again, you have the technique to use again. You can use this anytime and anywhere. Use this as you will. Now, like I said, the reason why this technique works so well is because what you're doing is you're breaking down a big task into a small task. You're breaking down something this big, right? Small. You're chopping it because the problem you were having before is that you was expecting to dive into work and expecting things to work, but like my friend, I keep telling you, to the end of time, that's just not how it works. Some people are able to just get at the desk and just work. That's fire, that's amazing, but unfortunately you're not one of them people, because you're watching this video because you want to know. Unfortunately, you're just not one of them people, and that's not a bad thing, because what I would argue is by having this technique allows you to lock in no matter what. So you'll be able, even you can get to 4 hours of work, get tired, but no, you still have to do more work. Do the 30 seconds method again, and boom, you're doing work for another hour. It is so simple. Stop. Like, look at this. Beforehand, this was one big box. Now it is split into all these sections. 30 seconds. Within all of this, 30 seconds, you are still doing the same thing. 30 seconds. You're doing the whole work, but you're breaking it down into 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 1 hour. 2 hours. 3 hours. 4 hours. Oh, lost focus. 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 hour. 30 minutes. 20 minutes. 10 minutes. 30 seconds, 30. You can see how it's going. What you're going to quickly realize is that you're doing more work than not. So at the same time, whilst you're enjoying doing what you're doing, if you're watching a movie, if you're watching a video, you're enjoying your time, you're playing your game, you're still enjoying what you're doing. You're still getting the benefit, but you're also doing work. It is not about doing big work. It is about doing the big work right. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It's not about doing, oh yeah, let me just lock in for 1 hour. That's not how it works. If you'll be surprised when you work along successful people, they'll do work for 30 minutes and manage to get more work than you could ever do in 4 hours. How does that work? Because they know what to do. They know how to get into work. Now, if this helped you, then go ahead and leave subscribe. What the hell? Hannah S10. There'll be more videos on this channel. Now, before I end the video, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this technique helped you. But at the same time, okay, I have this community where we run. It's called the Subject of Improvement, where we focus on helping you, if you're an entrepreneur, a business person, a businessman, businesswoman, etc., helping you scale and get to the next level. Not by, oh, here's your final. Obviously, I have a team designated to helping you with. I can't even speak. I have a team in regards to helping you with your brand, teaching you marketing, etc. But for the time being, right now, before you even get to that first section, okay, because it is split. The course community is split into 30 days. That's all we're asking. 30 days of your time to change your identity, to change your behavior, to change your characteristics, to get you from one level to a next level. Because you'll be surprised, even without us helping you with your brand, you might even get to that next stage. You might get from that 10K to 20K to 30K all by yourself. Not because we particularly did anything and helped you with your brand and be like, oh, post this at this certain time so this works. No, but because you change your identity, you change your mind, you change your rewiring, you change your self-worth. Now, within this course, what is there? Well, go into my link on the link will be in the description. You will see a video there which will explain what the course is about, how it's going to help you and everything like that. But in the meantime, go ahead and get yourself a copy of Don't Leave It Till Later. It will teach you how to conquer procrastination within 30 days. But if you're more of a visual learner and you would like to talk to me one-on-one, you want me to coach you, help you out, be your little mentor or something like that, I'm more than happy to. Go ahead and join. Link in the description. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I need to get someone to edit this video, so if you're an editor, reach out to me right now. I want to get someone to edit these videos because I don't have mother bang time. Stop procrastinating now. Stop it.